from Romania. The TWPC delegates are Mr. Angel Moliner and Mr. Dejan Perisic from LEN, and the VR official is Tamás Molnár, the three-time Olympic champion.
Now, let the final match begin.
So great champions, wishing good luck to each other. Dénes Varga and Alexander Ivovic, the two captains, and here's the team list of Pro Recco. So full of world-star, world-class players, a couple of members of the Italian national team, and many other nations are represented in this very strong Pro Recco side, who beats Barcelona yesterday in the semi-final by 12 goals to 10. Once again, this is the Champions League trophy. There's the team list of Ferencvaros, the team of the former Olympic champion Zsolt Varga. And once again, Tamás Sedlmeier is not included. He's suspended for 2 games, so he will miss also the first match of next year's Champions League edition.
You know, Ferencvaros, extremely strong team. They've shown over the past couple of years, you know, one of the best teams in Europe. Obviously won in 2019 and have played extremely well this tournament. So I think we're looking forward to just coming out, executing our game plan, putting as much pressure on them as possible, and see how we do.
Well, this game has a very interesting proposition because none of the teams in the final won their own championship, so I feel that both teams want to prove that they could have ended better in their own championship. So it's going to be very challenging both physically and mentally.
Yeah, that's an interesting fact that Dénes Varga, the captain of Ferencvaros, mentioned. None of the teams here in the final have managed to clinch the national championship title. After 14 consecutive gold medals, Pro Recco were beaten in the final 3-1 on aggregate to Brescia. Ferencvaros lost the semi-final in the Hungarian championship to ORC Budapest and finished third, beating BVSC in the placement matches. So, interesting final is ahead of us. Here's Zsolt Varga, the Olympic champion of the Sydney Games back in 2000. So the bronze medal went to Brescia, the new Italian champion, 13-7 in the placement match against Barcelona. Well-deserved victory for Brescia. The 5th place goes to Jug Dubrovnik. They beat Vaspo Hanover in the placement match, 16 goes to 11. And Olympiacos beat Marseille in the match for 7th place, 13-12. Now the team talks are being had. Alexander Ivovic, the captain of Pro Recco, and Dénes Varga, the captain of Ferencvaros. And this time the 2 group winners of the prelims are playing against each other in the final. Pro Recco won Group A action in the Austria Bubble tournaments with a 100% record, 10 matches and 10 wins for Recco. Ahead of Jug, Olympiacos, Marseille, Spandau and Ortigia, and Ferencvaros won Group B ahead of Barcelona, Brescia, Hanover, Dynamo Tbilisi and Jadran Herceg-Novi. These 2 teams met in the last incompleted edition of the Champions League in Italy, when it was 13-all between Recco and Ferencvaros. The rematch in Budapest couldn't be played due to the eruption of the coronavirus pandemic. Last year, of course, no winner was awarded, so no gold medal was awarded in the Champions League. That was a cancelled season. In 2018-2019 in the prelims, 2 comfortable victories for Recco, 9-6 in Italy on home soil and 13-7 in Budapest away from home. And now we're gonna have the first swim-off of the gold medal match here at the LAN Champions League Final 8 tournament. Pro Recco in the white caps and Ferencvaros in the green ones. And the final is underway. And the swim-off. It was really tight, but that's won by Pro Recco. They have the first possession of the ball. And former Ferencvaros player, our younger now, tries to find a teammate. It's a free throw for the Italians. We still have 10 seconds on the shot clock, and there's the first exclusion foul of the game. So it's a 6-on-5 for Pro Recco. Nikola Jakšić is out for 20 seconds. Younger. Ivovic. And the first save performed by Shoma Fogel. He had an excellent game also yesterday against Brescia. It was a really exciting and entertaining match. Ferencvaros managed to win that in the last 30 seconds in the semi-final. And Dinesh Varga gets the call, and that's exclusion number 1 from Recco. And it's Nicolas Presciutti who is out for 20 seconds. So now an extra man advantage for Ferencvaros. Varga. Vamos. Great block by the Italians. Vamos tries to get the ball back and has managed to do that. And another block. So it remains goalless. Great defensive play by the Italians. Biac finds Alessandro Velotto. That's a free throw. It was fouled by Siladianšik. Another free throw for Pro Recco. Velotto. 9 seconds only on the shot clock. Velotto gets it back. Needs to shoot. One more pass to Ari Younger. And a block by Ferencvaros as well. Performed by Ioannis Futoulis, the Greek international. Great job by Futoulis. And he gets the ball from Dinesh Varga. That's just an ordinary foul. No exclusion this time. And the Italians managed to steal the ball. It wasn't the best pass to Siladianšik. So the teams are still yet to score in this gold medal match of the Champions League. The world's best and strongest club competition in water polo. Ivovic. Exclusion number 2 from Ferencvaros. Another 6-on-5 for Recco. They missed the first chance. This time Gergő Fekete is out for 20 seconds. And Mandic. He scores the first goal of the gold medal match, and Recco takes the lead. Dusan Mandic, also a former Champions League winner. They clinched the trophy 10 years ago with Partizan Belgrade. Joined Recco in 2015, just after the last Champions League medal, gold medal, I should say. So Recco 1, Ferencvaros 0. And it's now Dinesh Varga, the captain of the Hungarians, who passes the ball to Siladianšik. Janšik had really a brilliant match yesterday. Exclusion, and there's the equalizer. Quick reaction by the Hungarians, and it's actually Nikola Constantin Bicari who manages to find the back of the net from this power play. Constantin Bicari, one of those who joined Ferencvaros after the Champions League victory in 2019, came from Marseille. Echenike gets the call. 3 minutes into this game. The most important game of this Champions League season. Echenike. And that's another exclusion. 6-on-5 situation for Pro Recco. And this time it's Szilárd Jancsik, who is out for 20 seconds from Ferencvaros. One more pass to Aaron Younger, and another great block by the Ferencvaros defense. So it remains 1-1. Another chance for Ferencvaros to take the lead for the first time. It's Gergő Zalanki who gets the ball from Csoma Fogel. Futuris. Zalanki. Futuris. 10 seconds on the shot clock. And that's goal number 2 for Ferencvaros, and that's actually an action shot goal scored by Vendel Vigvári. Only 19 years of age, Vendel Vigvári, who came from the team of UVS last year. Well, in the end, Marko Biac didn't manage to make the save. Actually, he is yet to make a save in this match. Now Ferencvaros has the lead. They managed to turn the score. Now halfway through the first quarter. Echenike, he's fouled by the latest goal scorer Vigvári. Fioli, Younger. Fioli, Echenike. Another free throw. Only 6 seconds on the shot clock. And the foul was committed inside the 6-meter line, so the goal doesn't count this way. That's a mistake by Stefano Luongo, who didn't realize that. So it remains 2-1 for Ferencvaros. Varga. Zalanki. An exclusion from Recco, a chance for Ferencvaros to double their lead. Zalanki. Varga. Futuris. Great save by Biac. His first one. And the Italians have now the ball after the rebound. And it's even an exclusion. So it's the number 7, Ioannis Fontoulis, who is out for 20 seconds. His first personal foul. Younger. Echenike. The last 3 minutes of the first period. And there's the equalizer for Pro Recco. 2 minutes and 53 seconds remaining on the clock in the first quarter. And Pietro Fioli levels the score. The son of Jose Fiolo, who was born in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, but grew up in Australia. Pietro Fioli. Actually, his father was an Olympic swimmer. Four-time Champions League winner with Recco, one of the most experienced players in the Italian squad. So great finals so far. With two excellent teams. Now Dénes Varga tries to find a teammate. An exclusion once again, 6-on-5 for Ferencvaros. And the captain of Recco, Alexander Ivovic, is out now. Vigvári. And it's another exclusion, so 6-on-4 for Ferencvaros. Vigvári. Varga. And another save by Marko Biac. Save number 2 by the Croatian goalkeeper. inside the last 2 minutes. Only one converted power play, respectively. And there's another one. An excellent advantage for Pro Recco. Tamás Mezei, also his first major foul. Now Recco tries to regain the lead, which they had at 1-0, and they do that. Once again, it's Pietro Fioli who finds the back of the net for the second time. So 3 attempts by Fioli and 2 goals by the two-time world champion, who represented Australia until 2008, but since 2009 he's been a member of Sette Bello, the Italian national team, which won the World Championship title in 2011 in Shanghai and 2 years ago as well in Guangzhou. So they've been really successful in the Far East, the Sette Bello, in the last decade. 3-2 for Recco. Now the play can continue. Ferencvaros is trailing by 1 goal. Futuris. Zalaki. And that's a turnover foul. Now Recco had the chance, 80 seconds to go in the first quarter of the gold medal match here in Belgrade. Echenique. Still Echenique. 9 seconds to the shot clock, and then the last minute of the first quarter. And another turnover foul, this time committed by Pro Recco. Vamos. Jakšić. Back to Marton Vamos. Solanki. And exclusion from Recco. Number 5, the former Ferencvaros player, Aaron Younger, leaves the pool for 20 seconds. Chance to make an equalizer for the Hungarians. Vamos. Another great save by Biac. And maybe a chance to score a turnover goal for the Italians. Futulis committing the foul, and there's the opportunity. And Vogel makes the save. The save of the final so far by Shoma Vogel. Great chance for Francesco Di Fulvio, but he was denied by the Hungarian goalkeeper. And meanwhile, save number 4 by Marko Biac. So it's been a really interesting first quarter. Ferencvaros also had their chances, but in the end it could have been 4-2 for Recco. Amazing save by Vogel. So after the first 8 minutes here in the gold medal match, Pro Recco 3, Ferencvaros 2 in the Sports Center, April 11th in Belgrade. Well, it could be really difficult for Ferencvaros towards the end of this game. They have only 12 players in the squad today due to the suspension of Tamás Sedlmeier, and 2 of them are goalkeepers, of course. Here's the first quarter statistics. Only 25% shot efficiency for Ferencvaros, 42% for Recco. Well, in case of Recco victory, Italy will have a total of 14 Champions League titles. Yugoslavia or Serbia together have 14 titles in the Champions League history. Italy now 13. Hungary stands on third place with 8 titles in total, including the last one in 2019, where Ferencvaros, after finishing 4th in the group in the prelims, managed to win all 3 games in Hanover in the final tournament. He's Mr. Ratko Rudic, one of the true legends of water polo, both as a player and as a coach, of course, the former head coach of Pro Recco. So, the second quarter is underway. Recco has a narrow lead, 3-2 for the Italians, and they win the second swim-off as well. Ecenique. Mandic. Ecenique. Not the best pass to the center forward Matteo Icardi. And now Ferencvaros is pushing forward to level the score. Vamos. Vigvari. Varga. And the first exclusion of the second period. Ferencvaros has now the extra man advantage. Pietro Fioli is excluded for 20 seconds. Jasik. Vigvari. Varga. Vigvari, and that's a great goal! And there's the equalizer, a power play goal for Ferencvaros. 59 seconds into the second quarter, and already goal number 2 from the youngster of Ferencvaros. Goal number 18 in total in the tournament by Wendel Vigvari, and he is Gabriel Gabi Hernandez, the head coach of Pro Recco. Fioli. Ecenique. Fioli. Back to the Argentinian-born Gonzalo Ecenique, and the first power play for Recco in the second quarter. When the Vigvari is out, his first personal foul. Ivovic. Fioli. And that's goal number 4 for Recco. Aaron Younger against his former team. And in this final for the first time on the score sheet. And it's Recco 4, Ferencvaros 3. Younger, who won the Champions League trophy with 2 different Hungarian clubs in 2017 with Szolnok, winning the final 6 tournament in Budapest in the then brand new Duna Arena, and then 2 years ago with Ferencvaros in Hanover. So he could be a Champions League winner with 3 different clubs in case of Recco victory. Varga. Vigvari. Varga. No chance for Tamás Mezei to possess the ball, so it remains 4-3 for Pro Recco. And now they have the possession. Mandic. Exclusion from Ferencvaros.
Exclusion number 6, Mezei.
And that means Tamás Mezei, just like Ioannis Funtulis, has 2 personal fouls already to his name. So they're both on the edge of ejection. But Gonzalo Ecenique misses the target. It remains 4-3. Ferencvaros survives this time. Echenike, who won one Champions League title with Barcelona in 2014, but he hasn't managed to clinch the title with Recco. That's a great steal. Echenike performing that. So 1 goal apiece in the second quarter. Echenike. Francesco Di Fulvio joining the offensive play. And he gets the ball from Gonzalo Echenike. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Vogel with the save. Save number 3 by the Hungarian goalkeeper. Futuris. Varga. And Sinad Janšik in the center forward position. Zalaki. An exclusion from Recco. Di Fulvio is out, but a great block once again by Recco. We've seen a couple of ones from the Italians so far in the final. And towards the halfway point of the second quarter, Ferencvaros now has the extra man advantage. And they score! The first attempt was unsuccessful by Marton Vamos, but a couple of seconds later, he still finds the back of the net. That's a great goal by Vamos. Goal number 19 already in the tournament. Recco 4, Ferencvaros 4. And 4 minutes actually remaining on the clock in the second quarter. Fiori. Echenike. Younger. Echenike. Fioli. There's another exclusion. So Ferencvaros. Now once again, a man down. Konstantin Bikari is the excluded player. Fioli. Echenike. And Shoma. Vogel almost makes the save, but just almost. The ball was clearly inside. Goal from Francesco Di Fulvio, the 27-year-old Recco player. He was actually member of that Champions League winner team in 2015 with Recco. Well, this time Shoma Vogel tended to be pretty unlucky not to save that. So Recco 5, Ferencvaros 4 in the final. Jakšić gets the call. Vamos. Foul on Konstantin Bikari, and that's a 6-on-5 for Ferencvaros. Alessandro Velotto is out. He's the first Recco player who has 2 personal fouls to his name. Futuris. Zalaki. That's a great goal. Ferencvaros manages to level the score once again. Nikola Jakšić, the goal scorer. The man who is pretty familiar here. Actually, Ferencvaros signed him from Partizan Belgrade 4 years ago. Olympic world and European champion with the Serbian national team, Nikola Jakšić. So inside the last 3 minutes of the second quarter, once again, Ferencvaros leveled the score. Fioli. Younger. Fioli. Younger. And the Italians are denied by Shoma Vogel. And there's a clash in the water. Ben Hallock and Sinadjanšik. Also participants of that, let's say, encounter in the water. Three Ferencvaros players. And the center forward of Pro Recco. Varga. So that was actually a double exclusion. Icardi and Vamos were out. There's another exclusion. So this time it's our Younger who is out. His second personal foul already. And Marko Bijac makes the save, and the ball has not touched the rope. (5-5) and the last 2 minutes of period number 2. Younger. Fioli. Di Fulvio. Another pass. 7 seconds on the shot clock. They need to do something now, but Vogel makes another save. It's save number 5 already. So Vogel stands on 50% regarding the save efficiency, just like Marko Bijac. They have the same statistics. 90 seconds to go before half-time. Varga. Futulic. That's a great steal by the Italians. So it remains 5-5. Fioli. And we are heading for the last minute of the second quarter. Icardi is fouled, and that's exclusion. Dinesh Varga is out, and out comes Joma Vogel, and he sees the ball from the Italians. It's another missed chance for Recco. Varga is back in the water after his exclusion. And now Ferencvaros is losing the ball, and still 23 seconds to go. No chance for a turnover goal. It could have been a risky pass for the center forward. Presciutti. And Vogel, another save. And that's going to be the end of the second quarter. A long-range attempt by Márton Vamos. So, Recco 5, Ferencvaros 5 at half-time. And it couldn't be tighter than that. Excellent match with two excellent teams. And it's now really unpredictable who's going to win the LAN 2020-2021 edition here in the Champions League. A discussion with the two head coaches, Gabriel Hernandez and George Varga. And of course, we're going to check the halftime statistics soon. There it is. So both teams are standing on 35% regarding the shot efficiency. 14 attempts respectively and 5 goals respectively by both teams. It's a really even match. So of course Recco has won all the prelims in the last year's competed Champions League editions since 2015, their last Champions League victory in 2016. They finished first in their group, but then they lost in the semi-final, in the final six tournament, to Juk Dubrovnik in the penalty shootout. A year later, they once again finished first in the prelims, but lost once again to Juk in the semi-final. It was another final six tournament that time in Budapest. In 2018, they were the host of the Final 8 tournament. That was the first Final 8 format. After winning the prelims, they went on to the final, but lost to Olympiacos by 9 goals to 7. And a year later, in 2019 in Hanover, it was once again the Greek team which managed to defeat Pro Recco, that time in the semi-final, 12-11. And regarding the prelims, Recco also won their group this time. They played in the Austria Bubbles. There were three bubble tournaments in the prelims, and Recco won all their games, 10 out of 10. And they also won their 2 games here in Belgrade in the Final 8 tournament. They beat Hanover on Thursday in the quarterfinals, 16 goals to 9. And yesterday in the semi-finals, 12-10 against Barceloneta. So the third quarter of the gold medal match is just about to begin. Recco 5, Ferencvaros 5. Sit back and enjoy this brilliant match between two giants of European water polo. So there's swim-off number 3, and once again Recco wins it for the third time, and they have the first possession of the ball. Pesciutti, Fiori. Ecenica. And exclusion number 1 in the third quarter. And that means Ioannis Foutoulis is the first player who has the final exclusion. He's ejected from the game. So only 11 players, including the 2 goalkeepers, remain in the Ferencvaros squad. And another deflected shot. Pretty lucky goal for Recco, but they take the lead. It's 6-5 for the Italians. And the goal scorer is Gonzalo Oscar Ecenica for the first time in this gold medal match. Ecenica, who's a former Argentinian and also Spanish national team member, but he's been member of the Italian national team since 2017. 3 different national teams in his career so far. Zanacchi, Varga, Zanacchi, just an ordinary foul, no, just actually a turnover foul, so Ferencvaros are losing the ball. 6-5 for Recco, and they are pushing forward to score goal number 7. Ecenica is fouled. And there's another goal, an action shot goal by Recco. And for the first time, they have a 2-goal lead. Dusan Mandic for the second time on the score sheet. And it's 7-5 for the Italians. That was a recracker. Great goal by the Serb. Another former Partizan player who actually won the trophy, the Champions League trophy with Partizan in 2011. Jakšić, the other Serbian international, here in the field. That's a surprise shot, but it's saved by Marko Bijac. And these moments could be crucial. Recco is pushing forward to take a 3-goal lead. Younger. 2 minutes into the third quarter. And Vogel. The ball was not inside. Save number 7 by the Hungarian goalkeeper. Once again, he stands on 50% in the save efficiency. Marko Biac on 54.5%. So excellent goalkeeping performances in the gold medal match. Exclusion from Recco.
Exclusion number 7, Presciutti.
Presciutti is out. The second personal foul. 4 Recco players have 2 personal fouls to their names. Varga, Zalaki, Vamos. Ferencvaros tried to save the ball, but they don't manage to do that. But the ball has touched the rope, so that's a corner throw. No more power play, it's already 6-on-6, but Ferencvaros win back possession. Zalaki. And now foul by Varga, and that means Ferencvaros has still not managed to score in the third quarter. 2 goals coming from Recco in this period. Exclusion from Ferencvaros. And another final exclusion, Tamás Mezei, one of the center forwards of Ferencvaros, is also out of the game. Another deflected shot, this time a great defensive play by Ferencvaros. It remains 7-5 for Recco. Exclusion from the Italians and the timeout called by Zsolt Varga, the head coach of Ferencvaros. Matteo Icardi is the excluded player. It's major number 1 for the center forward of Pro Recco. 2 number 11s, Matteo Icardi and Szilárd Jánsik. And that interesting clash in the water. Here's Zsolt Varga, member of the Olympic gold medalist team of Hungary in 2000 in Sydney. Also a 2-time world silver medalist. And 2-time European gold medalist with the Hungarians in the 90s. Now it's a 6-on-5 for Ferencvaros. Vigvári. But they missed the chance. Nikola Jakšić missed the target. It remains 7-5. Ferencvaros is still yet to score in the third quarter. Exclusion. Wendel Vigvári, his second personal foul. Another 6-on-5 for Recco. Ivovic. Di Fulvio, Fioli, and Vogel. Another crucial save by the goalkeeper. Save number 8 already by Soma Vogel. But can Ferencvaros finally score in this period of the game? Actually, they need to score. Varga. Blocked shot. Still 7-5. Ivovic. 8 seconds on the shot clock. No foul this time. And the last 3 minutes of period number 3. Fogel is looking for some help. He finds the captain, Dinesh Varga. And still Varga. Now 10 seconds on the shot clock. Zanaki. And Zanaki is denied by Marko Biac. Save number 7. Well, the Italians have been much more effective in the offensive play. 12 attempts at the goal of Marko Biac. Actually, at the goal of Shoma Fogel. And now Ferencvaros wins back possession. We are inside the last 2 minutes of this gold medal match. Can Ferencvaros defend their title? They are now trailing by 2 goals. Jakšić, exclusion from Recco. There's a chance for the Hungarians to narrow the gap. The second personal foul of Francesco Di Fulvio. Zanaki. Almost a steal by the Italians, but there it is. So still no goals by Ferencvaros in the first quarter. Little more than 1 minute remaining on the clock. Remember, it was 5-all at half-time. 2 Recco goals since then. Ivovic. Younger. Ivovic. Long range attempt, easily saved by Fogel. And now we are inside the last minute of the third quarter. Zanaki. Varga. And the turnover foul. Ivovic possessing the ball, and he finds Aaron Younger. And that's another exclusion. And that's personal foul number 2 for Dinesh Varga, the captain. That could be also a problem for Ferencvaros, who already had 2 ejections. So still 25 seconds to go, and the timeout called by Gabi Hernandez, the head coach of Pro Recco. Hernandez, he was the coach of the Spanish national team. He represented the Spaniards at the 2016 Rio Olympics. Before that, he was head coach of Spanish club Sabadell. And he also represented his home country as a player twice at the Olympics. In Sydney in 2000, when Zsolt Varga won with the Hungarians the gold medal. And also in 2004, when the Hungarians managed to defend their title, but that time Zsolt Varga was not anymore included in the squad. So 6-on-5 for Recco. Five seconds on the clock, and Fogel makes the save. A missed power play for Recco. So it looks like it remains 7-5 right before the last quarter. Well, interesting third period. Recco has managed to score twice. Ferencvaros didn't manage to score at all, but they are still in this match, especially thanks to those great saves by Shoma Fogel. 7-5 for Recco. So Ferencvaros desperately needs an almost perfect last quarter to take this game at least to the penalty shootout. Don't forget, in case of a draw after regular time, it goes to the penalty shootout. Last time out in the last completed edition of the Champions League, it was the case when Ferencvaros played a draw in regular time against Olympiacos. But then they won the shootout and they won their first ever Champions League title. They won the LEN Euro Cup twice, actually twice in a row in 2017 and 2018. And the late European Cup Winners' Cup as well, between 1975 and 1998, 4 times. But the title 2 years ago in Hanover was their first ever Champions League victory. And they came here to defend their title. So the last quarter of the gold medal match in the Champions League final tournament is just about to begin. Recco has a 2-goal lead. And we're going to have the last swim off of this final. Recco has won all the sprints so far. Only the first one looked to me tight. In the second and the third one, it was a comfortable win in this kind of an encounter. So that's the last quarter of the gold medal match, and the swim-off is won once again by Pro Recco. As I mentioned, Pietro Fioli is one of the fastest water polo players of the world, and he proved that also in this match. Eczenika, almost a steal by Ferencvaros, but they still have the possession. Free throw for the Hungarians. But they haven't scored for a while now. Their last goal came in the second quarter of the match. Zanaki. Jaksic. Vigvari. Vigvari loses the ball. Was waiting too much for that attempt. Still at 7-5. Only 2 goals so far in the second half of the match, and another turnover foul. Well, with almost 3 minutes before the end of the second quarter, it was Nikola Jaksic who managed to score for the last time for Ferencvaros. 5-0 was that time the score. And a pass to the center forward, and that's an exclusion. And the other center forward, Tamás Meze, is of course already ejected from the game, so Konstantin Bikari is there in that position. 6-on-5 once again for Ferencvaros. Vigvari. Zanaki. Back to Vigvari. And the shot went wide. It's still Recco 7, Ferencvaros 5. Almost 2 minutes into the last quarter of the gold medal match. Luongo. The shot goes over the crossbar. That was actually a great block by Ferencvaros. So they've been especially struggling in the offensive play. Regarding the defensive play, it's been okay by the Hungarians, but even better by the Italians. who've only conceded 5 times so far. And that's a turnover foul committed by Konstantin Bikari. Younger. The Italians are getting closer and closer to their 9th title in the Champions League. Luongo. The shot goes wide. Still 7-5. Vogel. Wendel Vigvari. Actually, he's the top scorer of Ferencvaros so far, scoring twice in this final. Zalanki, Vigvari. And Biac makes the save, but Ferencvaros will still have the possession. That's a corner throw and another 20 seconds for the Hungarians. Players at the Recco bench have been warned. They have to sit down. Now the last 5 minutes of this final. Free throw. Zalanki. Will he shoot? Yes. But it's easily saved by Biac. And it's even an exclusion from Ferencvaros. Save number 10 by Marco Biac. And Gergő Zalanki is excluded now. So 6-on-5 for Recco. Luongo. Mandic. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Echenike. Mandic, and he scores. Goal number 8 for Recco. And Dusan Mandic breaks the deadlock for Recco in the last quarter. And Ferencvaros has still not managed to score at all in the second half of the game. Well, there was a fingertip by Shoma Vogel, but this time he couldn't make the save. And Dusan Mandic, one of the heroes so far of this gold medal match. Goal number 3 by the Serb. Jansik, Ferencvaros desperately needs a goal now. Varga. We are almost halfway through the last quarter. Varga. Jansik. 5 seconds on the shot clock, and once again Marco Biac performs the save. 11 saves after 16 attempts at his goal. That's really impressive by Marco Biac. Almost a 70% save efficiency in the gold medal match of the Champions League. Mandic hits the post, but from the back of Vogel, the ball goes outside. So another corner throw for Recco. And time is absolutely on their side. They have a 3-goal lead. Less than 3.5 minutes remaining on the clock. And they even have the extra man advantage. Nikola Jakšić goes out. That's his second personal foul. And goal number 9. Recco extend their lead. And already kind of a celebration in the water. They are very close now to clinch the title. The power play goal by Recco. The assist comes from Alessandro Bellotto, and a really cool finish by Francesco Di Fulvio. Goal number 2 for the Recco number 2. Varga. Ferencvaros is still yet to score in the second half. of the gold medal match. But now backhand shot, and that's a beauty. Nicola Constantin Bicari reduces the gap. Now it's Recco 9, Ferencvaros 6. So 3 minutes to go. A free goal lead for Recco. Not a mission impossible for Ferencvaros, but of course Recco has absolutely been controlling the game since half-time. That's an excellent goal by the Canadian centre forward, the former Marseille player. And of course, former youth player as well. Mandic. The Italians don't need to rush. They still have a comfortable lead, but then they are losing the ball. So can Ferencvaros make a miracle after being down by 4 goals in the final here in the last quarter against Pro Recco, this very strong Italian team? This time Nikola Jakšić in the center forward position with just a free throw. One more pass to Jakšić, and that's an exclusion. So 6-on-5 for Ferencvaros. There's the chance to reduce the gap to only 2 goals. Mandic is out for 20 seconds, but they only managed to hit the post. Márton Vámos missed the target, and inside the last 2 minutes it's a free goal lead for Recco. They also have the possession of the ball. Di Fulvio. An exclusion from Ferencvaros. And the second timeout call by Gabriel Hernandez. Constantin Bicari goes out for the second time for 20 seconds. And if Recco doesn't make some silly mistakes in the last a little more than 90 seconds of the game, they're gonna win their 9th title here in the Champions League. They've been waiting for that for 6 years now, and they are very close to that historical win. They are already the record winners of the Champions League, but they are of course hungry for more. So 6-on-5, and if Recco manages to score once again, then it's definitely all over for Ferencvaros. Anyway, it's a very difficult situation for the Hungarians. So extra man advantage for Pro Recco. Mandic. Di Fulvio. And Fogel makes the save. And the shot clock has run down. And timeout call this time by Zsolt Varga. 75 seconds to go. They need 3 goals to take this game into the penalty shootout. That looks to me impossible, but Ferencvaros tries to do that. They need a very quick goal after this timeout call. They had big difficulties during this season. Many injuries. Almost the entire team was involved in the coronavirus pandemic, including Dénes Varga, who was out for plenty of weeks. In the end, they still managed to win their group in the prelims, and they advanced to the final here in the final tournament. But it looks like it's gonna be a silver medal for them. But they still have 1 minute and 15 seconds here in the gold medal match. Varga. Vámos. Varga. And the one-timer. And a slight touch by Marko Biac. So it's a corner throw, but only 57 seconds remaining on the clock. And still a 3-goal lead for Recco. 12 saves by Marko Biac. 66.7% the save efficiency. Varga. Almost a steal, but Ferencvaros still have the possession. Vamos. Another block. Konstantin Bikari. Jansik. And that's a 5-meter penalty. Foul was committed by Pietro Fioli. 40 seconds to go. And Ferencvaros can reduce the gap. There comes Máton Vamos to convert this. Some support from the Italian bench for Marko Biac, the goalkeeper. And he makes the save. And the celebration is starting here in the Sports Center, April 11th. Now we can confirm that Recco is gonna win their 9th title in their history in the Champions League. And that's a 100% record for Recco. They win all their matches this season in the Champions League. 11 seconds to go. And the clock runs down. And there it is. The gold medal match is over. Pro Recco, after 2015, back to the throne of the Champions League, their 9th title and a well-deserved victory. But all credit to Ferencvaros as well, of course. Two great teams. In the first half, it was 5-0 between these two. But in the second half, it was all about Pro Recco. They scored a total of 4 times and they conceded only once. So they really deserve it. Another great season for Ferencvaros as well, of course, despite their difficulties. Once again, they advance to the final of the Final Eight tournament. But Pro Recco was the better side this time. So congratulations to both teams, especially to Pro Recco. And of course, in a few minutes, we'll have the medal presentation and the trophy, the Champions League trophy, will also be handed to the Recco guys who are celebrating now in the water. No fans, of course, here in Belgrade. That's a pity, but we hope that next season the fans will return to the pools. Don't forget that next year's Final Eight tournament will be held once again here in Belgrade, and also the Final Eight tournament in the 2022-23 season here in Novi Belgrade. Ten victories in 10 games in the prelims, and now here in the Final Eight tournament, 3 victories by Pro Recco. 16-9 against Hanover in the quarterfinals on Thursday, 12-10 in the semi-final against Barceloneta yesterday, and now 9-6 against Ferencvaros in the final. And of course, Gabriel Hernandez, the head coach, is also in the water. And Signore Felugo, the former great player, the president of Pro Recco, is also celebrating. They've been waiting for 6 years for that moment. So the final result of the gold medal match. Pro Recco 9, Ferencvaros 6. And the gold goes to Recco in 2021 in the Champions League. It was the year of 1965 and Pro Recco managed to win their first title. That was actually a final with the participation of 4 teams, and they finished ahead of Partizan, Dynamo Magdeburg from East Germany, and CSKA Moscow. Then the second title came in 1984 when they beat Dutch team Alphen after losing the first leg by 10-8. They hit back by winning 8-5. Then in 2003 they beat Honvéd by 9-4. That was already a one-match final. It was a final 8 format that time. Just like in 2007 when they beat Juk Dubrovnik by 9-8. A year later, once again, the Croats after extra time, 13-12. Title number 6 came in 2010 against Primorac in the final. And in 2012 and 2015, 2 victories against Primorie Rijeka. 6 years ago they beat Primorie by 8-7, and now they have their 9th title in their hands. So that's the full-time statistics. All the sprints were won by Pro Recco. Total of 35 personal fouls, 11 turnover fouls, 5 steals and 6 block shots by Pro Recco. It's a great performance. They only conceded 6 times in the final. So once again, it's a well-deserved victory for Recco against this very strong Hungarian team. Here are the top scorers of the gold medal match. The best goal scorer is Dusan Mandic from Recco. Mandic, who won his first title in the Champions League 10 years ago here with Partizan Belgrade. Di Fulvio and Fioli scoring twice, just like Vigvari and Konstantin Bikari from Ferencvaros. So the preparations are in progress for the presentation, the award ceremony. And meanwhile, kind of highlights of this gold medal match. Plenty of brilliant goals, total of 15 goals, 9 scored by Pro Recco and 6 by Ferencvaros. So until 2019, the best result in the Champions League for Ferencvaros was a spot in the semi-final in 1989. And after 30 years, 2 years ago in Hanover, they clinched the title. It was the moment when all the members of the staff, including Gabriel Hernandez, the head coach, jumped into the water, and it's a very emotional moment for Dusan Mandic, of course, as a Serb, as a former player of Partizan here, to win the trophy in Belgrade. A couple of big moments of this gold medal match. Schoma Vogel also made some excellent saves. Don't forget, he made a total of 11 saves, so he finished on 55% in the save efficiency. Marko Bijac almost with 70%, making 13 saves after 19 attempts at his goal. So 2 really excellent goalkeeping performances. And Marko Bijac now a two-time Champions League winner. Won the title with Juk Dubrovnik in 2016. And there are a couple of players in the Recco squad, of course, who have their first Champions League titles in their hand. Just like Alessandro Velotto, Nicolas Pesciutti, Ben Haddock, of course, the American, as well as Stefano Luongo, who came to Recco for the first time in 2012, just after their victory that year in the Champions League, and then returned to Recco in 2019, coming from sport management. So we are waiting, of course, for the award ceremony, the presentation of the Champions League 2020-2021 edition. And it looks like everything is prepared for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we are beginning of official medal award ceremony of Champions League Final 8 in Belgrade. On the beginning, we will pronounce MVP of the championship.
So first, the most valuable player of the Champions League.
Please, our technical water polo committee chairman, Mr. Angela Moliner.
Mr. Angela Moliner is there, the LAN TWPC chairman, who presents the award
of the
to...
Champions League is Dusan Mandic.
And it is, of course, Dusan Mandic. Another emotional moment for the Serb. Well, it's absolutely fantastic for him to win this Champions League trophy here in Belgrade. And now he's a two-time Champions League gold medalist. He's won literally everything he could in water polo. Olympic, world and European champion with the Serbs, and also two-time Champions League winner.
Second place and silver medal of the tournament goes to...
So the silver medalist of this Champions League final tournament, the 2020-2021 season, Ferencvaros, who didn't manage to defend their title, but they played brilliantly in the quarterfinals against Marseille and also yesterday against Brescia. A heroic match on Friday here against the new Italian champion. Here they come. So the two goalkeepers, András Gárdonyi and Soma Fogel. Tamás Sedlmeier, of course, who was suspended in the final. Vendel Vigvári, Gergő Zalánki, Márton Vámos, Tamás Mezei, Ioannis Futulis, Nikolás Jaksics, Gergő Fekete, Dénes Varga, Szilárd Jánsik, and Nikolá Konstantin Bikari. They were the participants in this final today. There's Zsolt Varga and his staff, Balázs Nyéki also there, and of course Norbert Madaras, the former Olympic champion. So great performance once again by Ferencvaros. After the gold medal in 2019 in Hanover, now they clinch the silver medal here in Belgrade. Soma Fogel was the hero 2 years ago in the penalty shootout, and also in last year's European Championship final against Spain in another penalty shootout. It's a little sad now, but you can absolutely understand that. Dénes Varga also there, and
Champions League Final 8 Belgrade goes to
Alexander Sostár and Vanja Udovicic.
And I will kindly ask it our Minister of Minister Youth and Sport,
So the former great player
and Mr.
Vanja Udovicic, the current Minister for Youth and Sport here in Serbia, and Mr. Alexander Šostar, another former great player, Len, bureau member. They are the presenters of this ceremony now. There are the gold medals.
For our champion, Pro Recco Italy. Marco Pia.
And they are the champions. Pro Recco with their 9th title and another title for Alexander Ivovic. Title number 4 ready for the Montenegrin. Marco Biac, Francesco Di Fulvio, Dusan Mandic, Pietro Fioli, Aaron Younger, Alessandro Velotto, Nicolas Presciutti, Gonzalo Eceniche, Alexander Ivovic, Benjamin Hallock, Matteo Aicardi, Stefano Luongo and Tommaso Negri were included in today's squad. And the head coach, of course, Gabriel Hernandez.
Now I will ask Minister of Youth and Sport, Mr. Vanja Udovicic and Mr. Alexander Šostar to give a trophy our champion.
So now Vanja Udovicic and Alexander Šostar are gonna present, hand over the trophy. They are congratulating to this Recco side. Of course, Maurizio Felugo, the former great player, the president of Pro Recco, is there, and the trophy goes to the hands of Alexander Ivovic, the captain of Pro Recco. So congratulations to Recco. Well-deserved victory for the Italians. They are the champions, and they have now 9 Champions League titles in their hands. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention for the last 3 days, but also for the whole season. It's been a really interesting and difficult season, but a really successful one, I should say. And of course, we'll have the 2021-22 season. The final tournament will be held once again here in Belgrade next year. And we hope that fans will be allowed to return to the pools. So, thank you for your attention once again. My name is Tamás Ambrus. Bye for now.